Hi there, and welcome to Take 5 with Lulu. These are going to be short little clips for you to use in your classroom as you see fit. Hopefully, I'll be bringing you some just easy, quick ideas to be able to apply instructional strategies to your classroom during this very hard remote learning, concurrent learning environment. So let's get started with today's Take 5 with Lulu. Today's episode is student jobs in the concurrent classroom. I know when I was an elementary classroom teacher, face-to-face with all my students, I found that student jobs really helped to not only give my students agency and voice in the classroom, but also to help build us as a community of learners. And I think we've all found so far that in this COVID environment that those relationships continue to be vital. So student jobs might be able to help you in that way, as well as just helping you as an educator, not have to do everything. So lots of questions that I've been hearing from teachers on how do I help my roomers and my Zoomers at the same time? How do I connect my remote learners with my face-to-face learners? How do I engage my remote students and my face-to-face students at the same time? And how do I make sure my remote learners are even paying attention? How can I do it all? Well, first I'm going to tell you you can't do it all. So give yourself a break. Remind yourself that you're doing what has never been done before and you are doing enough. Hopefully in the next slides, we'll give you some ideas that may make your job a little easier. Your students. Your students are just as big of a part of that classroom as you are. And remember, they can do a lot and support you and each other. So let's talk about how we can do that. Here's a job that you might consider, especially right now in this concurrent environment. It's this tech guru. Having this person be kind of the tech expert in the classroom, this person can assist classmates, either the roomers and the Zoomers, with tech issues that come up during class. You can think of probably a million of little things that come up that really can hinder instructional time, and relying on your tech guru to maybe help with some of that. A chat moderator. Now that you're back in the classroom and you have students right in front of your face, and you still have students that are coming to you streaming, that chat is going to be a lot harder to look at. So rely on your students. Give somebody the responsibility for monitoring that chat. And if that person sees that some students are struggling or a question or something needs to be shared, the chat moderator can let you know. Movement moderator. This person can really help kind of take the pulse of the room and not just you have to own it, and the pulse of those online as well when there needs to be a classroom movement break. And this can include students face-to-face and the students that are remote. Breakout buddies. We've been using breakout rooms a lot. And a lot of times I've heard teachers say, I'm not sure if kids are even doing what they're supposed to in the breakout rooms. So setting some examples and norms of what they're supposed to be doing and expectations for that in the classroom before you go to the breakout rooms could probably help. And with a breakout buddy, this would be, think of that classroom where you have two kids sitting next to each other and you say, turn to a partner. This would work the same way. But if I'm a roomer, I'm going to be paired with the Zoomer, or two people with two people, however you want to make it work. But those little groups are already established. So when it's time to break out, they know who they're going to break out with and what breakout room as well. Attendance moderator. I know it takes so much time to have to take attendance, not only the beginning, and sometimes you want to do that attendance at the end. Have your attendance moderator help you with that. How about a current events coordinator, someone that can assist in finding relevant current events that might be happening in the world? And this might offer a discussion that could be offline, but still being taken part by remote and face-to-face learners. So they're learning together, still online, which is okay. Celebration coordinator, always nice to have a way to celebrate whatever's going on in the classroom. This would give this person an opportunity to really dig in and find out what's happening in each other's lives and celebrate it as a class. Zoologist. How many of you have found that you have met students' pets in their home? I know for sure my cats have joined my kids' classrooms, much to their dismay. But try to use a zoologist. Maybe that person coordinates a pet day or share the pet of the week. Maybe that be a favorite animal. It doesn't have to be a pet. but just another fun thing to do to bring a little light to the classroom. And that's a wrap today for our Take 5 with Lulu. Please want to make sure to mention where this great information came from. Credits go to Cult of Pedagogy website, the Cult of Pedagogy podcast, which is exactly where I listen to the podcast, and I pretty much put all of that in our Take 5 here. And the podcast have to be called It's Time to Give Classroom Jobs a Try. Tom Gibson's website is on here. He is an awesome resource to help with this and many other instructional needs. And if you go to his website, again, Tom Gibson, free resources, you will find a free resource on essential student jobs for the middle school classroom of tomorrow. And you can take that course to dive a little deeper into what we talked about today. Anyway, have a great day, and we will see you in the next episode of Take 5 with Lulu.